Welcome back to the Modest Mushroom, and welcome to episode 3 of the Fall Baking Series. This episode is apple cider donuts. Now, I've never made donuts before, but now this is my new favorite donut. So come along with me and I'll show you how you can make them too. So the first step in the recipe is reducing the apple cider. So I'm going to put 1.5 cups of apple cider in my pot here on the stove, and we're just going to put this at a light simmer over medium heat. And it only takes about 15 to 20 minutes. It's pretty simple, and then we'll just set it aside to cool down and we'll add it into our recipe later on. In a medium-sized bowl, I'm going to whisk together our dry ingredients. So I'm adding 2 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoons of both baking powder and baking soda, half of a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a half teaspoon of nutmeg. And once those are mixed together, we can just set that aside for later. Now in a large bowl or a standing mixer, I'm going to start mixing the other ingredients together as well. So I'm adding 2 tablespoons of melted butter to it, and to that I'm going to add half of a cup of granulated sugar and half of a cup of brown sugar packed, as well as 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and a half cup of milk. Once those are mixed together well, we're going to gradually start adding in our flour mixture. Once everything is well incorporated, we're going to add in the cooled apple cider that we reduced earlier, and we'll get that well mixed in too. Now it's time to fill the donut molds. So I have some silicone donut molds here, and I'm going to grease these with just a little bit of butter in each one. And this recipe was enough for me to fill up 3 of these. I'm going to use a measuring cup here, and I'm going to fill up each donut mold about 2/3 of the way full. I'm going to bake them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. And this is how they looked when they came out. They are a little boring right now, but don't worry, we're not done with them yet. We're going to make a sugar cinnamon coating to go on top of them. So I'm going to mix half of a cup of sugar with 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, mix those together, and then we're going to coat each donut in it. Now we're going to put the cinnamon sugar on the donuts. So I have some melted butter off to the side here, then we're going to use to brush the tops of each donut, and then that will make it sticky enough for the cinnamon sugar to stick to it, and we'll just kind of like roll the donuts around in the cinnamon sugar. That's why I have it in a bowl, but you can also put it on a plate too. And then once you get it all coated, they're all done.
others, but I still don't know what else to seek. your smile in the morning hours.
I think I would have to say this is my favorite recipe of the fall ones that I've done so far, because these definitely are my favorite donuts ever. They were so good, and I feel like they were the perfect mix of like a sweet treat with a fall favorite, because usually when you go to a cider mill and get apple cider, you would just have donuts with it. This is like a 2-in-1. So they are very good, and I hope you guys will give them a try. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and leave me a comment down below and tell me what your favorite fall treat is. I'll see you guys in the next one.